It's the new hotness, everybody.
What's up, guys?
The new hotness.
What's up, guys?
Got that heat this week, yo. Episode 27. 27.
Episode 27.
Episode.
What's up,
28,
potheads?
if you really know.
I'm Chance Willie, at Chance Willie on Twitter.
I'm Corey Perry, at Corey Perry on Twitter, and A Stranger to the World on Instagram.
This is the new Hotness podcast where we eat Nashville hot chicken and chop it up about hip-hop music.
Yeah, culture, vibes.
Yeah.
You know, this is a lifestyle podcast more than anything, I believe.
I think so, yeah.
You know, so we talk about what's going on, what's happening. You know.
What's good now?
Be sure to check us out, newhotnesspod.com.
Newhotnesspod.com, Newhotnesspod on Instagram.
And Newhotnesspod on Twitter as well.
All that shit.
Yeah, Newhotnesspod across all.
Where else can you find it, Corey?
Oh, man. Well,
go ahead and tell the people at home.
Oh, man. Really, that's it, really, baby.
So speaking of this being a lifestyle podcast, Corey is the new lease on lifeness this week.
Lease on lifeness, guys. After last week's episode, the day after we recorded, I got into a car accident. Totaled my Roxanne, my Altima, she gone, y'all. She gone.
Jesus.
She gone, and only walked away with like a scratch or two on my hands and on my wrists, and just a stiff neck. So I'm grateful. Everything past that is icing on the cake. Yeah. And I'm not gonna trip. I'm not gonna worry. I'm just gonna, do my best in life and make things happen. You know what I mean?
It's good to have you.
So, man,
I'm glad. I'm glad you're not dead.
Yeah, man. Like
I'm personally glad you're not dead.
Yeah, man. Ooh, bro.
As a friend, but especially as a partner.
It was like, oh, Corey died last week. Like suddenly,
that was a gnarly wreck, man.
Dude, man.
It's pretty serious.
Right? It's crazy. Guy was turning left. I was going to the intersection. Spun him out. Spun me around.
You get T-boned?
No. I almost T-boned somebody else. So.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It sucked.
So if you guys need some car insurance, be sure to call Corey Perry.
Insurance, so I definitely know how to hook it up. So
at least you got all the ends on the insurance.
Yeah,
huh?
At least I know stuff's relatively easy since then.
Right. What are you driving now?
Right now,
you in the rental?
Big old rental still. I'm 2016 F-150 XLT. I'm in a big boat today.
Is that how big your rims are? 2016s. I'm sitting on 2016s.
It was cool because I get to step up in the car. I haven't done that in a while.
No shit.
It actually feels good to step up in something instead of just crouch down and get into it.
Oh man.
It's real comfortable.
You're in the boat today.
Oh yeah, just ooh. Oh,
nice.
Man. Oh, I'm scared to park that bitch.
Oh really?
Yeah, dude. It's like parallel parking. Can't do it.
I
don't care how many mirrors you put on that bitch. I don't care how many mirrors.
Yeah, dog. We heard you like mirrors. Exhibit.
Yo, dog. I don't like angles.
Yeah, it just functionality. Your ride. Right. Yeah, we heard you like parking mirrors.
It's good.
We heard you like seatbelts. So
got 2 airbags on both sides. So that's 4 airbags total.
We heard you like a rear view video camera.
Oh yeah, let's make sure.
Parking shit.
That's always on.
Yeah.
We hear you like to parallel park your car, so we cleared the street.
Oh, look at that.
That's nice shit.
Look at that.
Thanks, Exhibit.
Thanks, Exhibit.
Functionality of my ride.
Can I get some cones so people don't park in front of my house? And then they can get mad at me because they tell me it's public parking, and I get mad at them and tell them, hey, this is in front of my house. And then realize that I'm in the wrong because it's public parking.
Yeah.
It happens in East Nashville all the time. I've seen, it's crazy.
Yeah, East Nashville. East Nashville is crazy in general.
People,
the streets in East Nashville. My whole neighborhood is it's always under construction. Yeah, and it's everywhere. The thing is, it's like this motherfucker got like hit by ISIS some days because there's just like holes in the ground and water sprouting out. Like there's some serious maintenance going on.
And they put over this metal thing that you may or may not fuck up your shit on.
I try to get zen about it because I'm like, oh, well, I mean, this is good for the city, but at the same time, it's a big inconvenience.
It fucks with your commute.
Yeah. I had this friend in high school, and he got in a wreck one time, and his dad would refurbish old cars. Yeah. So when he got in a wreck, he got to drive one of his dad's old cars. And it was just this fucking insane hoopty. It was literally like a fucking bass boat.
Oh, man.
Just driving around. Yeah,
like a 65.
You're couldn't see over the steering wheel.
Like our beer, you just got no ankles, bro. You need more mirrors on that thing.
But anyway,
got no power steering.
I guess today we're gonna get down since this is a lifestyle podcast today, and Corey has the new lease on lifeness. Today we're gonna do our segment Old Busted,
New Hotness.
Today's topic is gonna be mental health disorders.
Oh man, okay.
Yeah, okay. So we're gonna eat this hot chicken from Pepperfire today in East Nashville on Gallatin Road. Shouts out to Pepperfire, it's my favorite stuff.
Sure. It's the most consistent hot chicken in town.
It's moist.
It's moist. It has flavor. brings the heat, but it
Right.
doesn't really kill you. So it's always
It's fantastic. And the wait is never crazy. It's a great place. So shouts out seriously to Pepperfire Chicken.
You can order online, right?
Yeah.
And then they say it'll be ready, and when you get there at the time it's ready, they say it's ready. It's ready.
Yeah.
It's ready every time. Every time.
And you know what I appreciate about Pepperfire? First of all, when I call to place my order, they say, "Is this Chance?" Oh, happy to see you again. Happy to talk to you again, Chance. And when I say I want the extra hot stuff, every other hot chicken place in town tries to demasculate me and say, "Are you sure you want this?" No, Pepperfire treats me like a grown ass man.
True.
And they say, "Come in and get your chicken," and I appreciate that. So shouts out to Pepperfire.
Because they got you on the call ID, boy. They know what you like.
So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be eating Pepperfire Chicken. We're going to be chopping it up on the Old Busted or New Hotness segment. Mental health disorders. We'll kick off those instrumentals if one of you would, please. The Master of Ceremonies. I forgot that MC stood for Master of Ceremonies, and somebody said that the other day. I was like, what, is he like a magician? No, it's just a... All right. What's the instrumental we have today?
Oh, some random 90s boom bap instrumental from YouTube.
Yeah. Notorious B.I.G. Sounds Like beat on YouTube. Oh no, technical difficulties. There it is.
Okay. So I'm on my way up on the phone.
This is a weird sample. Okay, there it is. That was quick. I thought that was gonna be one of those intros that drags on a long time. It's gonna be like a whole yodeling sample, the Walmart yodeling kid. Anyway, so first up.
What you got?
ADD, ADHD, the new hotness, old and busted.
It's a new hotness, man. A new hotness for me personally.
Okay.
For me personally, recently went to go seek help and diagnosed with having ADHD.
Okay.
And start getting treated immediately. I realized I've had ADHD my entire life, and to know that there's other people out there, going through it, and no one confronting the issues and like taking steps to rectify it, at least to help the problem, at least make your life better. I'm all for it, man.
Cool.
So this is new hotness for me because I'm with it now. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
You know what I mean?
I'm with it.
You know what I mean? I'm not just lazy anymore. I have an actual disease that tells me something.
I'm gonna say old and busted because I just watched that documentary "Take Your Pills" about Adderall.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was some creepy shit, man.
Bro.
That was some old busted like medical industry people that were trying to basically like push this drug, and they kept like the guy who invented Ritalin was a guy who wanted his Swedish wife to like be able to play tennis better and look thinner, like that was his mission. And he made Ritalin, and her name was Rita, and it was called Ritalin. It was like started as like diet pill medication, and then they just like kept like rebranding it until they found a purpose for it. So I'm gonna say old and busted. I've got like crazy conspiracy beef with the pharmaceutical
I saw that the other
industry.
day on Netflix. I wasn't gonna watch it. I'm like, I could watch that, or I'll watch the shitty Seth Rogen comedy special. Which, by the way,
How was that?
Oh, so bad.
Dude, me and Wagner were looking at it like that's got to be horrible.
Is he
And we
doing-
watched the whole trailer.
It was
Seth Rogen
bad.
has a comedy special.
It was.
Is it like a stand-up
it's
special?
Hilarity for Charity. So it's like this variety show, and they bring out the Muppets, and Kumail Nanjiani sings along with them. It sucks. I didn't like it.
Yeah, it looked pretty corny.
It just seemed like real like ham-handed.
Yeah, it's probably fun. Like I could probably like zone out and put it on in the background. But yeah, that seemed a little old and busted. I feel like Seth Rogen's getting a little old and busted. I feel like he's kind of run his course.
Yeah, what's the last great movie you made?
50-50 made me cry.
I kind of like the interview, honestly.
Yeah.
And that was the last one, wasn't it? That was the last one that came out like his, right? No, Sausage Party.
Sausage Party was fantastic.
Well, here it is.
I watched Tyler the Creator interview Seth Rogen, and halfway through I was like, I just want to listen to Tyler the Creator talk. I really don't care what Seth Rogen has to say. There's nothing he can really contribute that's more interesting than this guy in like fucking like pink shorts and like got gold all over it. I love Tyler the Creator, man.
Broken laugh.
Dude, my like love and appreciation for Tyler the Creator has grown so exponentially over the past year. Like, God, what a great guy. Anyway, next, depression, old and busted, new hotness.
New hotness, man. Old busted. I don't know. I'm not sure. Mentally, I'm not sure.
This is a weird one. This is a hard one to navigate. Like, there's a lot of things to consider.
You know.
I think it's more. Here's what I think is the new hotness about depression.
What?
It's cooler to talk about your depression now. Like it's okay. Like if you're on Twitter, a lot of people talking about depression. You know, it's like there's whole memes and like Reddit pages and like shit dedicated to just depression jokes. It's almost like cool to be depressed now. And
Well, the people that say they're depressed are the same people who are using the word adulting.
Oh yeah,
Like, yeah, like let's dismiss our lack of personal accountability and just call it that. I mean, I feel like it's something my dad.
I can't even people.
Oh my God, I'm dead.
And those are your perennial brunchers too, as well too. In my studies, right, you can catch them Sunday afternoon. With all the whole party's got sunglasses on, and they're just like, well, we'll just tie one on. Let's have a couple drinks and not have a care in the world.
An arm tattoo? There's a visible arm tattoo.
Several arm tattoos, maybe chest tattoos. You know, you never know, because the brunch crew is a different crew. You never know.
It's a different kind of
thing. First time in history, I think you can be depressed at brunch.
What?
I think this is the first time in history that like there are more people depressed at brunch than there are
because they're all hung over, man.
They talk about depression at brunch. That's why it's old and busted. I think it's just overused.
It's small goth privilege. It really is. I work at a brunch place and I get that a lot. Like motherfuckers come in dressed like Marilyn Manson. Can I have some orange juice? I'm like, all right, dude, pick a lane here. We don't have the blood of the lamb here.
Did you see that Marilyn Manson was at Pepperfire this weekend with Norman Reedus?
No shit, really?
Yeah. It was a picture that was floating around. And it was
at Pepperfire?
At Pepperfire.
Shouts out to Pepperfire and Marilyn Manson. Yeah.
Love me some Walking Dead.
I think
not really. I'm just waiting for this shit to end. So I just want to know who died.
I kind of think Walking Dead's old and busted. Yeah. A little bit. Yeah. I watched that second season when they're like in the jail or whatever, and I loved the first season. It was fucking fantastic. Then the second one I was like, I don't care like go somewhere. Go fight some zombies. I don't care about the dynamics between the characters. Anywho, I'm gonna say depression. It's the new hotness. I'm gonna make a rap tie-in. That's like a big theme in rap music right now. Lil Uzi Vert, all my friends are dead. You know, like this emo shit is kind of making a comeback. Emo rap, the sad boy movement with Young Lean. I'm gonna say depression's kind of the new hotness right now. Good lead in right here. Anxiety, new hotness, old and busted.
It's a new hotness because I feel hot every time I'm anxious. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
I just feel like there's external danger, but I don't know where it is.
Your brain thinks there's like a leopard behind you ready to pounce.
Like, where is that leopard?
Eat your flesh.
Right.
It's not there. The leopard is just like dead.
Yeah.
What else is the leopard?
Dead. The
leopard is just dead. The leopard is always money.
It's always money. Debt. It's not having enough of it.
The money thing always goes to every other anxiety or stressor in life.
Sure.
It's like, oh man, I feel overweight. Why am I overweight? Oh, because I got to eat shitty food. Why do I have to eat shitty food? Because I'm broke. Damn, it always goes back to money. Always goes back to money. So yeah, anxiety is old and busted. Although it is cool to talk about your anxiety now too. There's a lot of that shit on the internet too. But anxiety is, dude, that's a motherfucker.
I'm so fucked up. Like I'm so nervous all the time.
Yeah. Go on a run, dude. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Next on the list. Oh no, go ahead.
I read this book once. It's called Man's Search for Himself by existential psychologist named Dr. Rollo May. Okay. And the one thing I remember from this book from college was he diagnosed it, or he defines the difference between anxiety and fear. Right? Okay. Fear, you know what you're afraid of. They bring up the same opinion, the same feelings.
Yeah, fight or flight response.
Fight or flight response, right? With fear, like say you were in the middle of the road, cars coming at you.
Right.
You are instantly fearful because you know what's coming on.
Right.
And you're thinking, how can I get away from it?
Right.
Anxiety is just unknown shit. It's just like worrying about what could be.
Right.
What you could be afraid of.
And then you're not knowing what it is, makes more anxiety. Yeah. Now you're in a fucking attack.
Yeah.
It's a snowball effect. A snowball effect. Yeah, anxiety, old and busted. Yeah. Here's one I'm going to do. Bipolar disorder. Old and busted or the new hotness?
Oh, man.
Yeah?
Bipolar disorder?
Yeah.
I have to say old and busted because I had a roommate in college who was bipolar and he was a dick.
Yeah. Here's my thing about bipolar disorder is like the other day I got mad at somebody. And then I felt bad, and I was like, all right, I'm going to go be happy and nice to him. Mm-hmm. And then they're like, oh, what are you, bipolar? And I was like, I should have just kept being an asshole. So no, bipolar's old and busted, man. But what if you're just like, if you snap, because life is hard, and then you just try to make it right? It's like, oh, you're bipolar. It's like, no, I'm just correcting.
What's going on.
Right.
Right. We go through these mood things. I'm like, bro, you take your lithium today.
Lithium.
Lithium, and then I was like, right. I thought to myself, Ain't that the same shit they put in batteries years ago?
Right.
Like
it's a great Nirvana song too.
Is it?
Also Evanescence. I don't know if anybody remembers that. Great song. Oh, I just farted. Okay. Anyway, next on the list, Schizophrenia, Old and Busted, New Hotness.
New Hotness.
I'm gonna say New Hotness. That's probably the coolest mental disorder. Like you just become somebody else. You just become another character.
Is it that? I thought it was like multiple personality.
That's
disorder.
multiple personality disorder, but they become synonymous
inside your brain. Like you hear sounds and shit, and like you hear
voices.
people's voices. You see colors. Like your entire perspective is all. You basically
Still the New Hotness.
Everything looks like a Salvador Dali photo.
Yeah, that's the New Hotness. Yeah, it's a mental break
So
from reality.
So you're perpetually in a salvia trip.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like you're stuck in an acid perma trip.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say New Hotness, man. It's like it's like just listening to a Death Grip song for the rest of your life.
While smoking salvia.
That's the New Hotness. Yeah, that's some pretty wacky shit. So then multiple personality disorder is like Christian Bale in American Psycho.
Or Split. Have you seen that?
Split is a great movie.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Man, how great is Split?
Oh, it was dope. I didn't know it was an M. Night Shyamalan movie till like
to
the twist, and I was like,
yeah,
fantastic, bravo.
Yeah,
bravo,
what a great movie too.
bravo.
What a cool depiction of multiple personality
Right,
disorder.
in the sense of like the physical chemistry.
My
of
man
the
was
person, Jay.
conflicted.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was tough.
great movie.
It was tough.
I'm gonna say New Hotness based on all that shit.
I knew how this multiple personality disorder.
Yeah. All right. Here's one. Obsessive compulsive disorder. New Hotness, Old and Busted.
Oh, New Hotness because it can be sexy on girls. Depends on what they. It depends on what the quirk is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Depends on what the quirk
I'm gonna
is.
suck your dick 3 times before I go out of the room.
Yeah, before I leave, baby, go and lick my balls 2 times up, 3 times over, and then 7 times in a circle. I gotta go. Bye.
I feel like obsessive compulsive
gross.
disorder. It just used to be called like being clean, just like being neat and organized.
Yeah. Then,
So,
then I watched True Life, MTV True Life. I have OCD, and I felt bad for those people, man. Like you touching the doorknob, or your mother would die. Like that was the kind of thoughts that came from that, which is bananas to me.
Right.
Which is bananas, you know.
Did you ever see Matchstick Men with Nicolas Cage? He was like a con man, but he had obsessive compulsive disorder.
Oh, really?
It's actually a
Okay.
really great movie,
Okay.
which a lot of people hate on Nicolas Cage. He's got some good movies.
He
though.
makes a lot of movies, and like most of them aren't bad.
Well, I mean, he's got to get that
Most
paycheck.
movies are bad. Most movies are bad.
He's got to get that check. I respect him. Yeah.
Uncle Sam's gonna get his ass too, because he ain't pay taxes.
Really?
Yeah. Oh,
He's
yeah.
the Wesley Snipes of.
Yeah, he just has like, oh, I gotta
of
pay.
National
Let me
Treasure.
make all these movies real fast.
Damn.
And then and like if you have a hit, all right, cool, pay me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then still not paying more taxes.
Right. Also, if you've got some anxiety about tax shit, you're not going to give your all to a role. You're not going to like act the hell out of Gone in 60 seconds if you got some IRS debt. No way. Well, guys, that has been the Old Busted New Hotness segment today.
Yeah.
Mental health disorder. We pretty much wrapped it up. So if you're having trouble out there, be sure to contact us at newhotnesspod.com and subscribe. Rate and review us at iTunes, please, for the love of Christ. And also comment. Let us know what you think.
Yeah,
subscribe. Get into it. You know, get into it. Because the more people we have, the cooler shit we can do, and we can have fun. We're fun guys. But anywho, that was the Old Busted New Hotness segment. Thank you guys for listening.
Yeah.
So let's get down to it. We got a lot of stuff to cover today. A lot of rap stuff going on.
I'm really excited about this. This is the first time we've actually done this in a while.
Yeah.
Sit down and go through topics.
Yeah, we've had a lot of guests. A lot of guests.
Scenes. So
It's back to the Goop Boys.
Yeah.
Back to just us, the Goop Troop.
Whoop.
So first on the chopping block today, Drake just released a new song. I think like today, called "Nice for What."
Nice for what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit is fire. It's got the Lauryn Hill sample.
Yeah, he played a little bit of that for me. I fucks with that.
What was your gut reaction when you heard that?
I was like, this is Flames, dude.
Yeah,
the
it's like
beat's
spring
already
is about to be awesome.
Yeah, the beat was Flames, sample was dope.
Right.
You know,
Made you feel good.
production on
Right. He says up top, I don't know if you heard it, he said, this is that
Louisiana shit.
Louisiana shit.
So
I
shout
was
out
like,
to
damn, it is. This is some like a no ceilings beat.
Yeah, shout out to Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I fucks with it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think Drake is not gonna. He's just gonna keep putting out singles, and then he's gonna have like a big album release with just a few of the singles on there. Like, I bet the next album he pulls out or he puts out is gonna have this song on it.
Right.
And maybe God's Plan. But granted, Scary Hours was his own project too.
That was
so,
supposedly its own project.
The project, so you may not even bring it over.
Right.
But you know, drop it out there like the song is and see how it performs, does well, and then
Right.
maybe we get a new Drake album this summer.
Yeah, I was thinking, man, like,
It's due, I think. It's a straight up album, dude. Yeah.
will the model in the future just be single, just dropping singles all year, just like drop bangers all year? Like you're getting more streams, maybe, I don't know, on these like bangers, just people wearing out God's plan.
Yeah.
Than you're gonna get on an album.
True.
So it's like people don't actually sit there and listen to the whole thing.
No.
I feel like, but people
albums
will
are no longer
play-
digested. Albums are no longer digested like they used to.
Right.
Being. And then you can see Drake is at, or at least he's gone on this curve where we'll just put out one really hot song,
right?
And then fucks with it while like other people make albums that are
Right.
18, 20 tracks long. And that's good. I don't know. It seems like the way he's going is the best way than just putting out more content.
Right.
Just put out, just be selective about it and know who you are.
Right.
Which Drake clearly does.
Yeah.
And you know, it's really clever marketing.
Right.
You know, so.
And also, like, you don't have to, like, put out an entire cohesive project.
No.
Like, these are kind of all the singles he's put out. I will admit, I've enjoyed it more because they're, like, mixtape Drake.
Yeah.
Like, it's not he's not trying to do any dance hall shit. He's not trying to get too, like, it's really too deep. Well, there was that one thing on Scary Hours, but it's like, it's just fun Drake music, and it can kind of be all over the place. Like, if he has this idea, he can drop it, make it hot, put it out. Like, the greatest part of the song is just the production, like the beat. Like, Lauryn Hill did all the work in, like, whatever,
and
2000
you can just rock
or whatever.
with that. Yeah, you can just rock with that.
Right.
You know, put that beat on in the club. And
Right. Yeah, that's what he says in the song. That's exactly what it's supposed to be. It doesn't need to be anything more, but it's like, I'd almost prefer that from Drake, because it's like the songs where he's trying to get too deep and like dig too much into like. It's like at some point it's like, you're a fucking rich dude and we cannot relate to you. Like you've lost your relatability,
right?
In a lot of ways.
Yeah, so just make music so we can dance to. Don't try to come be the best rapper. Just rap them fun songs, bro.
Right, and I've enjoyed every single. I've liked all the singles that have.
Yeah, so Drake is good.
Right,
Drake is good with doing this. So Life's for What? I like that.
Yeah,
like that.
I'm with it. I wish that
like
would
the
be
attitude of the title of the track. Nice for what?
Ugh.
Nice for what?
Nice for what?
Nice for what?
Ugh.
Like,
right.
Nice for what? Like I could feel getting pissed off at somebody in the studio. It's like,
right.
You gotta be nice. Nice for what, bitch? Nice for what?
And he's also talking about in the song, the content of the song. He's talking about like, it seems to be the first song. Like Drake has had a lot of music where he's like resentful towards women who kind of go out and do their own thing after they like stop fucking with Drake. Is kind of like the tone of his music. This seems to be a song where it's like, I saw a lot of women on Twitter. They were like, I relate to this more than like any Drake song, because he's like, yeah, it's fucking, go do what you want. It's your fucking life.
Yeah.
Seems to be like it's almost like he had some kind of change of heart and he's like celebrating kind of like the independence of women or whatever. Not to get on too woke of a trail here, but it's interesting to see that from Drake. Like what's going on in his life. If he's opened up his mind to like these new ideas, maybe like his music will reflect that. Like, and he'll have some cool new experimental shit.
So that'd be cool. That's cool. You know what I mean? Like Jake stop falling in love so much.
Right.
I think like a heartless,
maybe Drake's working on himself.
Like a heartless Drake would be okay for right now. He's in his early 30s, so he can really do what he needs to. I mean, I think he's just 30, 31, something like that.
God dang. Well, he's been like on top since he was like, what, like 20?
Yeah, for sure.
Like the better part of a decade, if not more so. Drake has been like really going in. But yeah, I'm excited about that song, and it's gonna be a fun spring with that song. It's a cruising song. But yeah, that was a really cool song that he dropped, and just brought up a lot of questions about, I don't know, singles and Drake shit. Next up, this kind of happened, I think, around the time we had Wagner on, but we never really got to it.
Okay, yeah.
And I did want to talk about it because I know you're a Run the Jewels.
Yeah, I'm a Run the Jewels fan.
Killer Mike fan.
Yeah. Killer Mike. I've been fucking Killer Mike since Outcast days.
Yeah, he was on some like old fucking Bun B shit, right?
Yeah.
He was on, yeah. I'm pretty sure
he
he was on some like
maybe on all
old
these other
UGK
shit.
stuff. I'm pretty. Yeah, I mean they were all collaborating.
He's been around for that long, so that surprised me. He's been around since Pimp C was alive.
I mean he's like an older dude.
So I think about particular songs.
He's a wise dude.
Very.
Got
very,
really.
Very. He's one of my favorite Instagram follows. Killer Mike.
I don't follow him on Instagram.
It's a good follow.
Cool.
It's a good follow.
Yeah, I know he got real big with like the whole Bernie. Feel the Burn movement.
Yeah.
He was really coming out in support of
Bernie Sanders.
Bernie and vice versa. They were kind of like doing a lot of kind of community outreach stuff together. I was like, this guy fucking rocks. He was on Bill Maher.
Yeah.
Really cool shit. And he had been like an activist kind of before that I was aware of, but like he really like really came out hard.
With this resurgence of his career, it gives him a bigger platform. I think he's been talking about the same stuff for a long time.
Right.
It's just that Run the Jewels is one of the biggest hip hop acts going right now.
Right.
And
yeah.
Why not use it?
Why not use your platform? So you got to respect a guy for that. I genuinely do. A lot of people feel like, oh, you're just an artist. You know, we don't want to hear what the hell you have to say. I disagree. I think if you do have a platform, sometimes it's cool if you use it to do good shit, like empirically good shit. Then again, I mean, that's my opinion that it's good shit. So like, that's a whole nother conversation. But I respect the guy. I like the guy. And not that he gives a fuck.
I mean, if he heard it, he'd probably really appreciate it.
Yeah, I would like to think so. He seems like a genuine dude. Yeah. And who cares about young people? Yeah. I'm about to fucking tear up. But anyway, anyway, so then recently Killer Mike came out in defense of gun rights.
Yeah.
Kind of after all this school shooting stuff came out. It was getting shot around by like a lot of NRA websites and stuff like that. So I don't know. How do you feel about that? And the left was kind of like tearing his ass up.
Yeah, man, because they could misconstrue the man's words. From my understanding of the situation, that they made it seem like he wasn't for the March for Our Lives protest.
Okay.
Like, it made it seem like Mike was in opposition to that, which doesn't sound right. Doesn't sound like who Killer Mike is.
Right.
Something like that, for people wanting to protect themselves and do all that stuff too, you know? But Mike is very much like, Killer Mike is a militant brother.
Yeah.
He's very much like... you need to be out here in shape. You need to be out here taking self-defense courses, gun courses, just in case shit happened to you and protect yourself. So he's all about that. I know he's encouraged these young black men to do all those things and sure, we can cohabitate, but if shit turns left, protect yourself.
Yeah.
You gotta protect yourself.
And that's like not a ridiculous idea. I don't know if it's like a healthy. I mean, the way it exists in my head, and this is just like the very baseline kind of like undertone of like civil rights movement 1960s is like peaceful protest, Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
Those who make peaceful protest impossible make violent protest inevitable, Malcolm X.
Yeah,
like those seem to be the two. And I think somewhere in the middle of that is probably the truth, right?
It has to be.
Right.
Has to be. It's one point, because in situations like that, one point it always tips.
Right.
I think
that seems to be Killer Mike. Is like, I have a realistic like, I'm a black man who's grown up in America my entire life. Like, yes, I mean, I like. There's no. Can the man not have a nuanced view? Does he have to support every tenet of the liberal?
Right. It has to be. It has to be so black and white.
Yeah, but that's the thing, man. Is
my bad.
I got tickled to that.
I got tickled. I didn't mean to make a pun there. My bad.
Yeah.
So does it have to be?
I thought you were about to go into some slam poetry right there.
Man, word. I don't know what my slam poetry artist name would be. We'll come back.
A Stranger to the World.
Damn it! That is it. That is it. I know nothing of this place.
Where am I? Where is this strange and unfamiliar territory that I find myself in?
Does anybody know me? Do I know any of them?
Do I know myself? Do you know thyself? Question thyself.
Question thyself. You know where we are right now? I really
on
don't.
A high shelf. Question thyself.
All right, cool.
A Stranger to the World, slave poetry.
Now we got an idea cooking. I always fancied the idea of writing a poem.
Yeah.
I like poems, I'm not gonna lie. But like funny poems, like
I've written a lot of poems.
There's a lot of poems?
I've written a lot of poems, yeah.
You call them limericks?
I just love you being like, get around to writing a poem one day.
So I can't remember last time I wrote a poem that wasn't for a project for school. I actually
thought you were gonna say for a girl.
No. I wrote one wrote for like a Valentine's Day bit I did like 4 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. It was.
So it wasn't even a real. It was just a bit. It wasn't even a real.
It was a bit.
Fancy
It was
the
a
idea.
nice poem. I finished it though. Had a total good story. Shit.
Yeah.
You know.
You're a good writer. I don't doubt that it was a good poem.
Stop it. Keep going. I just like.
But don't stop though.
No, bitch, don't stop.
I've written a lot of poems for girls. I do a lot of cutesy
sweetheart.
shit. I do a lot of sweet boy shit like that.
Sweet boy shit.
Yeah, not for just random hookup stuff, but for women that I'm involved with. I do sweet shit like that.
You gotta like to give that, offers up a piece of yourself and show some vulnerability.
I've been called a sugar baby.
Ooh,
I'm a little sweet boy. Yeah,
sweet thing.
I'm a sweet boy.
Do you buy gifts for your significant others, or do you just do like gestures of?
Dude, I spend all my fucking money on relationships. I'm so stupid about that shit. That it's I don't know. I like to give and do shit like that. Yeah. And then, but here's where things will go wrong. Is sometimes I feel like if it's not reciprocated, I get like I feel slighted. I feel I'm real easy to feel slighted because I give so much. Yeah. And then I tend to expect a lot in return. And as Chris Rock said, people ain't shit. So that's just a hard lesson you have to learn in life. Is that most people
don't be 30 and learn that people ain't shit.
Yeah, what a great bit. When you leave this house, that we're just doing other people's bit. That's a great bit. The thing I love about Chris Rock is when I was back home, I was watching Chris Rock with my mother, and we were both laughing out loud. And my mother, I like weird off the deep end comedy shit. My mom likes Big Bang Theory. So it's like two opposites, but it's like we can come together and watch Chris Rock and just both laugh our asses off. He just hits such a spot. What a genius to be able to do that. Yeah. Like a brilliant comedian.
Do you think your mom gets the same joke differently than you do?
I think the way Chris Rock's material is so relatable that we're getting exactly the same thing.
Point. Like you see,
he cuts to a thing that's human and not individual. Like a thing that's innately human as opposed to individual preferences.
True.
Which is something I've always admired about. A lot of the comedians I like hit that.
Cultivate feeling with the material. That's right.
Yeah, man. That's so. Anyway, Chris Rock. But yeah, so I don't know about the Killer Mike thing. I think. Yeah, I kind of feel that way too, man. I don't know. I've always been a liberal, but I don't know where I stand on gun rights because I've shot guns and had a good time doing it.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that are very educated about guns, and it's a hobbyism thing when it comes down to it. And a lot of people just won't be honest about that. They're just like, this is something that we like to do. We like to go shoot shit and blow shit up, Yeah. And at some level, probably Killer Mike's attachment to guns is that too. It's like, this is my property.
Shooting guns is fun.
This is something that I own. They're fucking cool. I'm a fucking rapper. I should be able to have a fucking gun if it's it's what do you?
Hot out here in the streets.
Yeah, this is who the fuck I am. You should be able to celebrate that, And the AR-15 discussion is different, and people can't see the nuance of the situation, which is really troublesome to see, especially for a guy like Killer Mike who stuck his fucking neck out so much. And
then just to get used like that.
Yeah, that's my problem with the left and why I feel alienated from even people I share ideals with. So, but
fuck the NRA for twisting the man's world around.
I bet I'll have a good song out of it though.
I bet too. Yeah. I bet. Yeah. I heard Killer Mike is not so good with acronyms too. He went out to Joy Ann Reid on MSNBC for something about, and he was roasting her, and then he used acronyms that he had no business using. I want to say I can't remember the story all the way. I just got it from Charlamagne's talking.
Like he was misusing.
It was like hair. It was like hit me up. He thought he used hair hit me up by HMU, and he was talking about hair and makeup. But it's not. It's not. It's not.
NRA. It's not really anything.
It's hit me up, but not. It's just using.
Hey, can I get a little of me funny. In my headphones?
That's just funny.
I just love doing that shit. Like, hey, turn me up in my headphones. Turn me up in my headphones.
Turn in shit.
Corey, have you ever recorded a rap song?
No.
You've never recorded?
I've written one, but I've never
recorded. You've never put it down?
Never
laid it down?
No.
That's a damn shame, man.
You think so?
I think you should. I think we should. I think we should do a mixtape, to be perfectly honest with you.
You know what? We had this idea once.
Yeah.
And it was like, well...
New Hotness mixtape coming soon.
Mixtape's coming soon.
Yeah, totally.
Coming soon. We should figure out, living in Music City, I don't know dick about recording music. Don't know dick about it.
I mean, I feel like we have all the shit we could do right here.
I'm right here.
It's right over there.
Oh, my bad.
We could literally, we could rip a mixtape right now.
Cool. Could we just go, can we go in the bathroom, closet, do better sound? I want to get some... Like we did.
That's $100. That's $100 curtain. Isn't that enough for you? It's $100 curtain.
You said it echoes too much, man. I'm just saying.
No, it still echoes.
Yeah.
We used to do that shit in college. We'd go in a bathroom and record shit on GarageBand. Egg crates, it swallows the sound, right?
Yeah, that's what they did on my fucking Hustle and Flow.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think of that for a minute. Yeah, I love that movie, by the way.
It's a great movie.
Great film.
Was that an underrated movie? I feel like it didn't get
you didn't get to do what deserved for the acting, but the
did it come
soundtrack
out the
was
same
fire.
year as Crash? I seriously
That's a funny question.
I want to say it came out like 2005, so I think that sounds right. That sounds.
I'll look it up.
Oh yeah. See, that's.
Yeah, technical difficulties changes.
I always think of it in that same bracket because I was just
2005,
like,
same year. I think same year as Crash.
Same as Crash, okay.
I knew it. What'd I tell you?
Right. So and then.
See, that's why I got. And then everybody kind of figured out
No,
Crash
Crash
sucked,
came out in
right?
2004.
Okay. Crash.
Oh well.
So the MTV Studios follow-up film to Crash was Hustle and Flow.
It could be the same Oscar year though. Oh, okay. Well, anyway.
Could have been.
Speaking of new tapes dropping, Cardi B's new album.
Word.
Have you had a chance to listen?
No.
Okay. Well, I listened to it the other night.
I heard. Tell me about it.
Everybody's freaking out about it, right?
It's good.
I think it's good. I'm going to be
think it's
honest with
good?
you. There's some stinkers on there.
Okay. No surprise.
There are some stinkers.
Surprise.
I mean, she's not the most innovative
Who put it?
More like Farty B. Am I right, guys?
Farty.
Am I fucking right, guys?
There
She could
it
shit
is.
her pants if she wanted to.
That we're professionals. Rate and review the podcast
Yes.
and subscribe.
And share this with your friends if you think this
This is
something-
professional shit.
It's professional.
Cardi B's album.
Yeah.
So there's some professional level shit on there, man.
Of course.
It's
Yeah.
awesome. Definitely a lot of. I mean, her singles are on there. There's definitely a lot of influence.
So, like,
it's interesting, like
so-
the difference between like Bodak Yellow to her new song where she's talking about putting the brain on Offset, and like the amount of like influence she gets, kind of lyrically, and what is it like? Her flow is very similar to like
Yeah.
Migos
Do you
stuff.
think he ad-libs during a BJ?
Yeah, Offset.
Oh, probably
As
got that idea during the blowjob. Because I make noise during blowjob. I sound like a rapper ad libbing during a good blowjob.
He just says his real name. What's his real name? Well, he's making love to. But anyway, no. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but I mean, she takes some chances and she does some like different flows too. She's SZA's on the album twice.
Okay.
SZA has some good features. There's some cool songs that.
check,
There's a
SZA.
song called "Be Careful" that is kind of like a Drake beat, and it's like kind of like it's a really like vulnerable fucking song.
That's the one. Yeah, I hear that's the newest single. Be careful.
Be Careful is the newest single off of it. There was one. What else was there? There was Best Self or Best Life, featuring
okay.
Chance the Rapper.
Okay.
Wow. That one is like, that's the moment when I was listening to it. I was like, this one stands out. Chance the Rapper, always. I mean, he has a killer. I know you're not sold on his bars. Listen to this song with Cardi B. He really does go in. Cardi B goes
I'm not
in.
sold on the man's bars. Just need more of them.
Yeah.
Just need more of them.
Yeah. I think on his upcoming work, there's going to be more,
just be more of the
straightforward
rapper.
bars stuff, because
Okay,
his
cool.
feature stuff seems to be like pointing in that direction.
Cool.
But yeah, this song, it's just like, they're really, I mean, that's what it's about. It's a lot of Cardi B stuff is talking about kind of her situation, her struggle, like her, you know, like what she had to do to get out of her situation, and just kind of like, there's a lot of flex stuff on there, you know, just a lot of typical rap themes. But
Selling that pussy to get out and get a #1 record. That's some shit.
yeah,
man.
she's pregnant now too. This is like some new news.
Revealed on SNL she was pregnant.
Yep, she was pregnant. And then she did another spot on some Tonight shit where it was like she had like a leather thing over her pregnant belly. And I was like, is that not... if I was a baby in a womb, I wouldn't want to be cased in a leather purse, you know?
No,
But
well, it's just probably just wrong.
One could say that's an invasion of privacy.
hey,
did you
titular line.
Did you watch? You see any SNL sketches?
I don't
Those
watch
were-
SNL, man.
Black Jeopardy last week was pretty funny.
It was good?
Yeah. They had Chadwick Boseman was hosting, and
Oh,
had
no
him play
shit.
T'Challa from, and he was doing all like everything he was answering was like what a prince would do to honor family.
Okay.
And then they asked her about this strange white lady like just bringing potato salad, and he went this big tirade about like, I do not know this white woman, but I assume that she does not season her food.
That's pretty
I
good.
will not eat your potato salad. Please get that shit out of here.
So this is... Just going to recap SNL. How about that monologue?
I just enjoyed that one part of the sketch. That's just my thing.
Do you fuck with SNL all the way still?
Nah.
I can't do it.
No.
I can't
It
do
very
it, man.
depends on who's on.
Yeah, and I gotta say
Like-
the political stuff is too much too. I feel
I
like
mean,
it's good.
like,
The
yeah.
Alec Baldwin thing was great,
Yeah.
but it's just like
Of course.
Like we
when it
need
becomes a crutch, it's
escapism. We
too
don't
much.
need to engage further with
If you
like
want
not
if you want a
funny.
good reason to go back to sleep though, on Sundays, like just turn that shit on Hulu.
Yeah.
I turn it on. I get basically halfway through the monologue. I sleep for another hour and a half.
Oh.
It's kind of whatever I pick up. I'm like, okay, that's what I know about the episode. It's great. It's great
Yeah.
for that.
That's not bad.
Talking about coping
It's a good
mechanisms.
nap programming.
It's like this old house.
I think the guys hosting Weekend Update now are doing pretty good.
They're killing it.
They're killing
Is
it.
Michael
man.
Che still on it?
Michael Che still on
Michael
it.
Che is
Michael Che's the
bad
head writer.
motherfucker. Yeah, he's
head
He's
writer
the
of SNL.
head writer of
he's
SNL.
kind of a brilliant dude, man.
Yeah. He's also a good follow on Instagram too.
Did you see his special, Michael Che Manners?
Yeah.
That's kind of old, I guess, now, but
It's like a couple years ago.
2 years.
yeah, which in like social media world is like that was a decade ago.
3,000 years ago.
Yeah, that I mean, it was a great special though.
Yeah. Follow Michael Che on Instagram.
But anyway, so Nicki Minaj announced 2 songs.
Announced them. She didn't put them out.
No, she announced that she will be dropping 2 new songs.
Okay.
My question is this: is there gonna be some kind of beef between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B?
No.
You think they can both inhabit the space, cohabit the space?
Because I think they can take the space. I mean, right now because everybody looks at them as the 1 and 2, they want to instantly pit them.
Everybody does, right?
Pit them together.
That's what
who's better.
And I want to clear this up. I believe they're both capable of cohabiting the space,
Oh,
but
for sure.
they also exist in an evil, competitive male world where everybody's going to try to cram them into the same lane. I acknowledge.
And they just bunch of
I can see
plastic
the
women with
nuances
fake
in their
butts.
style. They're not the